Janke again in the house.
Yes, we are here and we are all forever awesome.
Yay. This time we wanted to share about something that happened to us, and yeah, we went one time to the shop, and once we were there, it started raining like so hard. It was really crazy, and so hard it was raining in the shop. It was raining in the shop, and it's like, you would never have that in Holland, that it's like raining so hard that it's leaking everywhere.
Oh,
it's
so
like a huge shop.
The rain is coming through.
Yeah.
So we went to the grocery store, and first of all, we got in there, and then you could not hear. We couldn't even communicate with each other and speak because the rain was so loud hitting the ceiling inside the supermarket that some spots had where it was just leaking through like crazy. So she was right. It's raining literally in the shop.
That was crazy. They had like big buckets everywhere, and they had the electricity department had plastic all over, like where they had the tablets and the phones, the plastic all over.
They were covered in garbage bags and plastic because the water was so bad. They had tote baskets collecting water. They had people mopping.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's like this. You can't have that in Holland. Like in Holland, it's raining so many times. And then people were like, yeah, but this extra rain. But I'm like...
So, in other words, that wasn't a normal rain that they had?
No, they thought it was like not normal rain, but they had like a whole week it was raining like this. And, but yeah, that was crazy. And then we wanted to go to the ATM, and then the ATM was closed because it was like raining also at the ATM.
So here's what I saw with the ATM. I'm going to chime in on this one. The ATM section in front of the store that we were attempting to use was all roped off. We could not use it. About a couple of ATMs in a row. The first one was removed because the ceiling had so much water had broken through and ripped the ceiling apart. And so that ATM was gone, but the two remaining, I think it was like one or two. I don't know if it was two or three. But we'll get that number fixed up. But the last ATM that I seen was covered in plastic. It looked so like it was functional, but they would not allow us to use it.
So I was like, at least I still have enough money for the taxi home. So we go outside. and then we got the taxi, and then the taxi driver put the board where normally the prices are, put it up.
So there's a board that tells you the prices of the taxis when you come out of the grocery store, and the taxis are waiting for you, but they have all the prices written out. So we always know what the prices are normally and what it would cost to get to certain.
But then he put it higher. He says it's more when there's tempestatus, when there's like storms and rain. And I was like, okay, I only have this. And he was like, okay, I'll bring you, it's no problem. But for me, it's like so crazy because I come from Holland. If you know in Holland, it's always raining. You can't just say like, oh, because it's raining, we charge you now more. Everybody in Holland would say like, I don't want a taxi anymore.
So you see that now when you travel.
It's like crazy.
When you're traveling the world and you get to certain locations, not all countries operate the same way.
No, it's everywhere different. But
One
for
thing you
me,
must keep in mind.
coming from Holland, where it's raining all the time, like it couldn't rain inside a store. Like that is already for me crazy that it rains inside the store. And we put a video on there as well, women mopping from the rain in the store.
As a matter of fact,
I made also pictures from the buckets. It's so crazy.
We'll put pictures at the end, but you're gonna see the video right now. Okay, that was a video of the people mopping up in the store.
That's so crazy.
So it was a bit intense. The rain was about was it almost 2 weeks that it was going on like this?
The whole month was like the whole month of June it was rain. But we have it's still warm here in Mexico, but it's like they have a lot of times it's like sunny, but in June was like all the time raining. And I heard it was like September, that's normal rainy season. But I think it's like raining a bit more than we thought.
Well, I think there's a little help with making it rain, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, there's so many. Also here, like chemtrails everywhere. And I had it in Holland where you had like whole rasters in the sky going up and down. But we also had that when we were in Spain. In Portugal it was a bit less. We had just like sometimes some days on, sometimes days off. But in Spain it was almost like every day, like in the afternoon they come with our planes, and then there's like clouds in
Clouds,
front of
rain,
the sun.
and it's just cold. It's miserable.
Yeah, but that was like not always raining in Spain. It was not always raining.
Not always, but when
Here
it
it is more rain than I thought, but it's still very warm. So
and it's not normal. They say the rain is.
Yeah, they also the taxi driver said as well. Like normally doesn't rain like for weeks on end. It's normally like 1 hour or half an hour. So even the people here in Mexico were like also like it was like a lot of rain. So let's see how September is gonna be.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But now it's like just sometimes rain, and then most of the time it's sunny. But it's interesting to see like what of a day of like a difference it makes when there's like sunny and you go outside, and then it's day raining and you sit inside. It makes a lot of difference, because when it's warm and sunny, you soak up the sun and you feel really good. It has a huge difference, and that's why I also understand.
It's also healing, so.
Yeah, it's so healing, and you feel so good, and like you get like a good mood from it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I also understand people that are like living in countries where it's always cold and raining. Like people are depressed. Like I totally understand that. But you have to find a place that is good for you.
You do.
You have to find a place that is right for you and what you like, and how much freedom you have in going around. Like I'm glad that we could go here, and then we are like, at least we are in a warm environment and we have more sun.
Because it could be rainy and cold, and that's just that would be like just.
Yeah, we both don't want that.
That would be way too much to handle right now.
We wouldn't want to go like this is for us. Like once you understand what the weather, what kind of influence it has with you on your like well-being and your nervous system, you want to be in a warmer environment, and you also relax much more when it's warmer. So it's like it's really good to feel that also what you want and what you need, what your body needs and what you need.
And like you said, it really is important for our nervous system. Because all these places where people don't have the opportunity to have this nice weather like this, high stressful environments and cold weather, we're in semi-survival, I feel like, but you're in constant survival to the fullest when you're in these cold areas and you're just not able to get out and get the sun.
Yeah, and then you go on holiday and you have 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you have
you get to enjoy it for like a short time.
And relaxation, but that is a lot of times not enough, because then you have to go back to where you normally live.
That's a stressful environment.
And you're stressed, and but a lot of people like looking forward the whole year to have that holiday. But I feel like we need to live like we are in a constant holiday. So, and that is what you can do when you just like I envision the future that everybody just works like half days or whenever you want to. Like it will be more flexible.
Certainly much less.
Yeah, it will be much less and flexible, like because when people wake up like the whole 9 to 5, but it's not even 9 to 5, because a lot of American people, they work 2-3 jobs to even maintain themselves.
They do.
Yeah, so it's
I used to make a joke. I used to say like they got us like with the weekends off, and then we have the 5 days a week we're working. I'm like, what if they flip that? What if we flip that, not them? And then we have like the 5 days off, and then we have the 2 days of work, and you space those out in between the week. So for instance, like Tuesday and Friday, it'll be your really work days, and everything else is off. Your choice. I don't know, I was just like being silly and just like imagining certain things like that. But even that doesn't work. You really have to do what you feel you need to do.
But it's also to like really feel what you need and what you are you in survival mode or in your thriving mode, and what do you need? What will make you happy, and what kind of life do you want to live, and where do you want to live, and how do you want to make a living? It's like those things that you can really like ask yourself, and then you also will find answers.
And then what are the steps that are going to be set in place that are going to allow you to make these choices? Because I do know a lot of people can't just up and leave, but if you could find an opportunity, it would be good. Online work, if it's for you and you know how to do this well, I say it's one way for sure, but you must always ultimately, I think we just really need to be what we want to be. And for us, I think traveling to find it out is how we do it. You know what I
And
mean?
we traveled several countries. Like he comes from America, I come from Holland. We were in Portugal, we're in Spain, we're now in Mexico. And we are just figuring it all out, and we share about these as well. So for us, it's like really interesting. The adventures that we have are really interesting, but also like the view of seeing things differently. Like how is it in Holland? How is it here? And how is it in other countries? And what are the differences? So that's why we make videos about all of these things. So.
I also do like the perspectives that we have together. Because like you said, we're from different countries. And you're from like a nicer place than I'm from. And I'm from like really a not so nice place. So although we have nice people where I'm from, you have the majority of people that, you know, and it's not really their fault, it's just the conditions they're put into. They're not really happy, joy type people. Like where you come from, they're very happy, like they're very welcoming and everything else. And although we do have some of that where I'm from, you have more of like the negative type of behavior. So you tend to grow a thick skin and get used to that. So when we're traveling, I still have some of that, okay, I gotta keep my distance, you know, I gotta protect my energy. And she's like, oh, welcome and friendly. So I think with a combination of us, we kind of balance that out to how we can communicate with as together with people much more easier in a better way, and not let our guard down, keep our boundaries, but don't go too hard over your boundaries because you still are, you know, nice and you want to let that positive energy out to radiate for everyone else.
Yeah, I always talk with everybody, so I love also talking with everybody who we come in contact with. So,
I do too.
And my Spanish is improving.
Yeah, I don't have the Spanish, but she does.
Yeah,
I like talking to everybody too.
It's improving.
Anybody that knows me on here that will see me knows I do, but I do know when my instinct's kicking in. I got the good instinct to, okay, they want to, don't leave, you know, leave them alone over there on that side. Talk to this person, but like maybe when they feel better, you can say what's up or whatever. But for now, and I have the instinct to know, you know, distance. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can put it. I'm just gonna say distance.
We just wanted to share like our experiences and especially this great experience in the shop, and who knows what we will still find next time. So and what we want to talk about next time. So thank you for listening.
Yes.
Yes. And lots of love from us.
Love, light, peace, power, and happiness to everybody.
Yay.
It's been a while.